Hello po, good morning to everybody and Happy New Year po.
Morning. Wala si Ate wala si Ate Sonia pa, no?
Wala pa po ma'am.
Sir. So, hopefully hindi ako maputol, sir. So, I will just start for ano. So, before we start, we formally, let's start it with Chongil of Chongil Cook anthem.
Ako po mag-share ma'am.
Hindi ko nga ma-share, sir. Hindi ko na eh. Baka mahina ito ano ko.
Dito na po. Para ma
Sige po. Thank you so much. To begin with our activity today, our regular schedule for our BFT plus family. Let's welcome Sir Raviso for the opening prayer.
Let us pray. Our most precious, beloved Heavenly Parent, and our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. We thank you so much for this beautiful morning as we are here gathered, as we embark in this another year of 2022, that we could able again to move on forward in line with your providence, our Heavenly Parent. We understand that you always trust us and you really give us also the strength that we could move on forward in order to realize quickly your will. Yes, our true mother in this physical world, together with our true father and all the saints and sages, the spiritual realm, they are really with us in order to bring your will, our Heavenly Parent. The desire of all the ages. We know that our true parents really laid this great foundation, and all of us are hoping that we could really able to complete this. And this is really our great opportunity that we could help in the providence of restoration. May this great convergence now, this early morning, as we start this new year. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parent. And we do hope that this again could ignite and really recharge ourselves in order to really be able to become your instrument, the extension of our true parents in our respective area of responsibility. Our Heavenly Parent, we know also that all our brothers and sisters are really working hard, especially our leaders, our national leaders, and all the leaders, elders, brothers and sisters who really wanted to help in the province of restoration. And may that with this convergence could really help us also motivate us more in order to really do more in this new year. Once again, our Heavenly Parent, we ask you also to be with us as we start in this session. Thank you so much. And all these things I pray and report in our name, Samson and Virginia Ramiso, Central Best Family. Adieu.
Kalimot ka. I encourage everyone to please join together and let's offer a one half out to heavenly parent, true parents, and the true children. Yube, pero let us recite the family pledge.
Anong number, ma'am?
Pledge number 1 tayo, sir. The family pledge number 1. Our family, the owner of Trinilgo,
Chinilgo.
pledges to seek our original homeland
Homeland.
and build the kingdom of God on earth in heaven, the original ideal of creation by centering on
Centering
true
on
love.
true love.
The meaning of the family pledge number 1. It is through families that we
Families
must
that we
build the
must build
kingdom
the
of
kingdom
God
of
on
God
earth
on
and
earth
in
and
heaven,
in heaven.
the original
The
idea
original
of
idea
God's
of God's
creation.
creation.
Because we lost
Because
the
we lost the
family,
family,
our families must
families must
restore the
restore the
kingdom.
kingdom.
The original
The
homeland
original
is centered
homeland is
on
centered on
families,
families,
not on a
not on a
nation.
nation.
That is why I
That's
am
why I
saying
am
to
saying
you, you must return to your
to your
hometown.
hometown.
If you still
If you
have a
still have a
family
family
there,
there,
you must go
you
back
must
to
go
your
back to your
hometown
hometown
and build
and
God's kingdom on earth
build
and in
God's kingdom
heaven.
in heaven.
Once we restore
Once we
our
restore our
hometowns,
hometowns,
our
our
nations, and
nations,
the world
and the world
will
will
naturally
naturally
harmonize.
harmonize.
The
The
heavenly
heavenly
kingdom on
kingdom on
earth
earth
and in
in
heaven will
heaven will
automatically be
automatically
established. This is to unfold centering on true
true
families.
families. Gee.
So welcome to our blessed family department group. So this morning It's a great morning for us that we could see each other. Nag-echo, sir?
Opo, may
Okay
feedback.
lang. May feedback po. Kasi nandito, ano mo, sir, yung... Okay. So, dalawa kasi kami dito ngayon. I'm in here in Labason. Nandito ako ngayon sa Labason, kaya medyo alaga din yung ano din yung signal. Pero I'm so happy may mga bago po tayong mga brothers and sisters, mga elders na nandito po ngayong morning na to join with us in the journey. So this morning, we know that it's a very fresh morning for us because we just wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. So this time we would like to welcome you then for this morning activity that we have for elder blessed families joining together. Actually, 3 o'clock is a very early morning for us to wake up, but then many people are still sleeping. Pero tayo ang maunang magising at kumalampag ng mundo. So, thank you so much for waking up early, and we thank you so much also for the new life that we have. So, before we start our lecture, actually, I would like to remind everyone also that this is a live stream. This is live in YouTube sa FB po. FB live po tayo. So, yung mga hindi papasok po sa Zoom, they can join us live sa FB. So far, there are many also are joining with us through the FB live. So this reminds us then that whatever the things that we are sharing here after the lecture, it could be live also. Kaya we need to really share the things that we could inspire each one. So the purpose, for the sake of the new one who will get and just entered in our Zoom today, it is designed actually that konti lang ang pumapasok. It's because everybody will be given chance to share. Sharing with the heart and could also inspire others. Yun po ang pinaka main goal po natin dito. Kaya we will share our experiences based also sa our lecture, our testimonies also is welcome also here. Because we believe that we can inspire each other, we can give life to each other. Parang we are helping together to really. So I do hope that everyone is feel comfortable here because we are family. We are family. That's the reason why we are looking forward na marami pa pong papasok o kaya maging part of this journey for us in this community. Lalo sa mga kagaya natin na medyo may elders na tayo o kaya matagal na rin sa movement. Then let's revisit our life. So let's welcome our new ones who join with us today. And welcome also Ate Elsie Providencia from Dumaguete. Matagal na hindi naka-join sa amin. It's because of the typhoon. Thank you so much for your life, Sister Elsie, for extending also your help there. And also for Ate Janetta Tadenoma. Yeah, nakilala ko lang siya sa FB sa ano rin, sa Zoom sa mga gabing devotion, pang morning devotion. So makikita natin yung mga devoted talaga. And also Sir Elisar is here with us. Sir Sam. I'm here now in their place in Labason Center. I gave lecture yesterday with a blessing lecture for our young people. And hopefully they will be follow up. So also for Sister Jane Kamimoto, Jane Ross, welcome. Nawala sa tuloy. and also for sino po, Merlinda de la Cruz po. Good morning po. Good morning, Kuya. Si Kuya Fulgencio. And also Ate Sonia. Sabi ko kahapon, ikaw mag-MC. Sabi ko kasi alam ko very weak ang signal dito, but then siguro Ate, good morning, te. You will be the one to facilitate later sa natin. So, maybe this time we will just listen to the lecture first before we will have also sharing, while before we share also our reflection and our testimonies also. That is the moment for you to introduce yourself. I think it's good for us to listen first to the lecture of Sir Randy. So this is designed actually by the BFD Education Department National po, na thinking that we can help each other, especially mga elder ones. Kasi maraming hindi na nakikita, hindi na tayo nakukumustahan, focusing on our missions and even focusing on witnessing. So I believe that this group is designed actually to really revisit our life and ignite more spark again for us to give more life to other people, our younger ones. So without further ado, Sir Randy will be joining with us. Let's join with Sir Randy while he is also presenting our lecture for today. And Sir Randy is Dr. Randy Ame is our BFD head at the education department. So I will not be introducing too much of him. We know him already. So let's welcome our Sir Randy for the lecture for this morning po.
Hello po, good morning to good day na lang, no? Good day na lang to everybody. And allow me to share my screen. Okay, so anyway, this is just a quick presentation. We have only 15 slides. Okay, the presentation that we'll be discussing today is another topic that is we always discuss during the blessing seminar for the continuous education for all blessing candidate, blessed member, and not only blessed member, not only a blessing candidate, not only matching candidate, but this is what we usually give in our blessing seminar under BFD. So this is one of the topic that we're discussing. So the topic is World Peace Begins in the Family. Okay. And in this World Peace Begins the Family, it says that love connects the world. And we all know that the main connection that we have is no other than love. Ayun po. Even as connected to our family, the connection is no other than our love relationship as a member of the family. So let's understand how can we make the world become peaceful with the family, starting with the family. Okay, so brothers and sisters, let's learn from this presentation together. So we all know that in the mind of God, in the mind of true parents, when we talk about marrying, it is not just a connection between man and a woman, but the sole purpose is for the sake of the world. That's why when we talk about marriage, it is what we call marrying for the sake of the whole world. And how is it to be like that? Okay. So what is the connection between individual marriages and world peace? What is the connection between our marriages in bringing peace in this world that we have? Okay. So we all know that when we talk about world peace is a political and economic aid. And that is always our concept. Right? Adyo po. Lagi ang na-inculcate sa atin is when we talk about peaceful world, we always talk about politics and economy. Okay? Or it is a global project. Pag sinabi nating peace initiative, It is a global project. So it is a concern of the world. Parang I don't have any connection to that. Okay? Yun yung na-build up na concept sa atin. Pero when we talk about peace, okay? Actually, we learn about peace in the environment around us. Okay? Yung tinatawag nating peace, saan siya nagsimula? It is our relationship with our environment, with the things around us. Okay? So, let's read from Father's words in the Peace-Loving Global Citizen. Okay? It says here that I would often fall asleep in the hills after playing there. My father would be forced to come find me. When I heard my father shouting in the distance, Yongmyeon, Yongmyeon, I could not help but smile even as I slept. The sound of his voice would awaken me, but I would still pretend to be asleep. He would hoist me onto his back and carry me home. The feeling I had as he carried me down the hill, the feeling of complete security and my heart in complete ease, that was peace. That is how I learned about peace, while being carried in my father's back. So this is the experience of true father. Diba? Even us, di ba? Pagka nagiging, we have time to be together in perfect harmony in our family, one with our family, di ba? Doon natin nararamdaman yung tinatawag nating peace, and even, hindi nga lang peace, but even security. Adyo po? Does it make sense po? So let's understand, what is really the origin of peace? Saan ba nagsimula ang peace? Okay? And pag sinabi nating peace, it doesn't just pertain to no fighting or no danger. But peace is to feel comfort and happiness in one's heart. This kind of feeling originated in our families. So even if there is no war, and even if the society is fully developed, you cannot experience true peace if you don't feel it in the family. So it's really important that the peace should really start in the family. Meron yung kwento. Sabi nga nila, kwentong kanto, kwentong kutsero, kwentong barbero. Okay. Sabi daw, sa loob daw ng isang paaralan, andun si Pedro at saka si Juan. Okay. Sabi ng teacher, nagtanong yung teacher sa kanila, nasaan ang impyerno? Okay. Sabi ni Pedro, nasa taas po, ma'am. Tapos biglang sumingit si Juan, ma'am, nasa bahay po. So nagulat ngayon yung teacher. Tinanong yung teacher, bakit naman nasa bahay nyo, Juan? Sabi niya, kasi po, kagabi umuwi si tatay ng lasing. Tapos nagsisigaw si nanay. Impyerno ang buhay to, umuwi ka na naman lasing. Sumagot naman si tatay. Sabi daw ni tatay niya, demonyo ka, buti nga umuwi pa ako. Okay. So nasaan ang impyerno? Okay. Di ba? It is very clear. Sometimes it is hindi naman yung sa family, but it is the situation of relationship within the family. So if that is where hell is, it is the same thing where pag sinasabi nating peace, dun din nag-start. Kaya it's really important, kaya sabi ni Father, di ba? When we talk about peaceful world, let us go back. Because the basic unit of the world is no other than, the peaceful world is no other than the peace within family. And the peace within the family is the peace between husband and wife. Does it make sense po? Adyo po?
Adyo po.
Yeah. So yan, no? Kaya nga kung titignan natin, global peace is only accomplished by building ideal families. Recreating the relationship of husband and wife, restoring the original pattern of relationship and connection between husband and wife that will build a tinatawag nating family. Okay? Kaya kung titignan natin, ang foundation ng lahat is no other than the meeting of one man and one woman. That will be the starting point for us to start a family. Meeting, pag sinabing meeting, hindi lang yung simple na getting together, but learning and raising each other to become the catalyst or to become the builder of a peaceful, ideal family. Kaya ganun ka-importante ang marriage and family. Okay? So we all know that marriage and family is the only way to extinguish ignorance, prejudice, hatred, and anger. This is how we can unite people and attain peace. It is only through marriage of a one man and one woman that will build what we call God-centered family. Kaya nga, laging sinasabi ni Father, di ba? Pero ang hirap gawin. No? Yung sinasabi niya na, as much as possible, husband and wife should not show their disconnection or anger in front of the children. Pero, di ba? Ang hirap kasing gawin. Madaling sabihin, ngunit mahirap gawin. Pero kung titingnan natin, every showing of disconnection of husband and wife, that will become a that will become a learning opportunity for the children. Lalong-lalo na pagka na-explain din natin why we have that. Pero pag di natin na-explain, that will lead towards hatred of the children towards the parents. Kaya, making the marriage relationship of husband, one man and one woman as the starting point of building a God-centered family is very important. Kaya nga, kung titignan natin, this is the most important activity of our two parents. Okay? Kasi dito nagsisimula ang lahat. Pagbuo ng pamilya at pag-create ng tinatawag nating global or world peace. Kaya ang hope lang ni God to bring world peace on earth is no other than a marriage that is being officiated by God. Kung 2,000 years ago, ito yung sinasabi ng marriage of the Lamb, na yun yung most awaited ni God 2,000 years ago. And in the time of our true parents sa ngayon, this is no other than the blessing ceremony. Kaya nga kung titignan natin, ang pinaka-dream ng lahat ng nakakaintindi ng divine principle is we should receive the blessing from our true parents. The one that is being anointed, appointed by God to correct the practice of the relationship of husband and wife and build a God-centered family. Kaya kung titignan natin, there is only with our true parents. That is the only way so that we can rebuild the lost relationship of man and woman in the Garden of Eden 6,000 years ago. Kaya nga sabi ni Father, di ba? This is the time that we can rebuild and we can strengthen the bond of relationship between man and woman. Bakit? Kasi kung titignan natin, when we talk about the blessing, okay, that is overcoming the barriers of the heart. Okay? This is the time that andoon yung possibility to dispute, pero we cannot resolute or we cannot give anything that will lead towards disconnection, lalong-lalo na pagka meron tayong tinatawag na being responsible towards each other and towards the result of our relationship together as a man and a woman. Kaya kung titignan natin, okay, when we talk about relationship in the family, this is the origin of true happiness. Okay? And also, the spark of a dispute is also within the family. If we are together and we can learn together, that's the time that we can be happy together. Okay? Pero, pagka hindi, nandoon naman yung possibility of discovering the opportunity. Kaya sinasabi nating dispute also from within the family. Dispute for what? Dispute for reconnecting ourselves, re-evaluating ourselves, and learning from each other. So what is needed in a family is not a material wealth or anything that is material. Hindi yun yung priority. Okay? Those are just secondary need. Ano yung priority? It is a family that is what? Family that is being developed by love and care. Kaya nga lagi ko sinasabi pag nagle-lecture ako na lalo sa mag-asawa. Sa loob ng pamilya, pag nagmamahala na mag-asawa, okay, dumadami ang mga gamit. Actually, kahit nag-away ang mag-asawa, dumadami pa rin ang gamit. Pero ano ang difference? Pag nagmamahala ng mag-asawa, dumadami ang gamit na nagagamit. Pero pag hindi nagmamahala ng mag-asawa, dumadami pa rin ang gamit, ngunit ang kaibahan is hindi nagagamit. Bakit? Kasi pwedeng masira ang mga kagamitan. Lalo pag hot temper at hindi makontrol, okay? Nagiging flying saucer ang mga plato. Yeah. Adyo po? Yeah. Kaya kung titignan natin, pero pag nagmamahala ng mag-asawa, okay, nandoon yung love and care, okay, material wealth will come naturally. Kasi nalalaman natin how to use properly for the sake of each other and for the sake of the children, and we can provide more for the sake of the children. Diba? Kaya nga sinasabi natin, diba? Ang magulang, pag nakikita ang mga anak, isusubo na lang, ibibigay pa. Because our heart is always to give and share. Most especially, pag nandiyan na yung fruit of our labor, na no other than the family or the children. Kaya true father said that we will meet our biggest enemy when we receive the blessing. Bakit siya biggest enemy? Okay? Enemy does not only come from past relationship or historical dispute. If you have a heart who have no capacity to love, a heart who hate, judge, and despise, you will create your own enemy by yourself. Okay? Yan. Kaya, actually, kung titignan naman natin, hindi naman talaga enemy natin yung wife or yung husband natin. Anong enemy natin? It is ourselves. Our capacity to, Our capacity to experience, feel, and enjoy love beyond the differences and the difficulty that we are experiencing together. And that is the reason why we have to receive the blessing. Okay? Although sinasabi nga niya dito na meeting your biggest enemy, pero ang enemy naman natin is not our partner, but it is ourselves. How much we wanted to learn and discover the opportunity and our capacity to experience love and enjoy being together. Okay? Kasi kung titignan natin, ang pinaka-importanteng elemento is no other than a heart to love someone. And it's not easy to love somebody who is coming from outside. Outside from you, outside from your family. Okay? Kasi pag sinabi nating heart to love someone, hindi naman yung immediate impulse or yung immediate attraction. But it is a continuous overcoming and going beyond the differences of two different being or a man and a woman. Kaya if you cannot love a certain character of a person, what will happen? That part become your enemy. Okay? And sino bang unang nakakatingin na this is my enemy? It's not the partner that you have, but it is you yourself. Because you cannot accept and you deny the possibility of connecting with each other. Kaya kung titignan natin, okay, even the greatest model of tinatawag nating nagpa-practice ng love, na walang iba kundi si Mother Teresa. Okay? Bakit kaya niyang pangalagaan yung mga lepers? and also doing or taking care of other sister in their congregation during that time. Diba? Because she always care for the patient with love, and because God's dwell in the sick. He always look that these are God's children. These are also my brothers and sisters. These are member of my God-centered family. And that is the heart of Mother Teresa. So in order to love someone in your marriage life, you should be able to love the person without limitation. If you can love the person who does not deserve to be loved, this is the time when peace come out. Diba? Kaya nga, within husband and wife, diba, pag kayong hindi na kayo nagkakaintindihan, but if you still have the opportunity to embrace each other, what will happen? Doon nagkakaroon ng intimate connection and intimate harmonious relationship between man and woman. Adyo po? Does it make sense po? Kasi kung titignan natin, ang heart natin is always destined to love someone. And once that happen, okay, beyond the differences, beyond the either cultural differences or yung character differences, once we can still embrace each other and look at each other as an opportunity to be connected and build a stronger relationship together, yan yung sinasabi natin, wow, cloud 9, or yung tinatawag nating heaven. Bakit? Because to love someone, it sounds easy, but in reality, it requires a big amount of love in one's heart. In our heart. Lalo na pag yung total opposite ang husband and wife, di ba? It requires a big amount of courage. Kasi you have to go down from who you are and still embrace. Kaya nga, even sa families, lalo sa parent and child, di ba? Yung anak, kahit galit na galit yung anak, at saka galit na galit yung tatay, but if the anak is nag-embrace at nag-sorry sa tatay, what will happen? Mamemelt yung heart ng parent. Kaya kung titingnan natin, the starting point in changing the world is actually inside us, not outside. And pag sinabi natin change inside us, it is important that we should practice loving completely. So if we are able to love one person completely, that is already yung sinasabi nating starting point of the kingdom of heaven. If we can embrace even yung unembraceable. Okay? Kaya sabi ni Mother Teresa, we cannot do big things, but we can only do small things with a big heart. Kung sasabihin pa natin sa jargon natin sa unification mo, sa family, sa community natin is, ito yung maturity of heart. Na hindi natitignan yung differences, hindi natitignan yung limitation, but the only thing that we can see is the opportunity of learning and growing and experiencing love and enjoying living together as brothers and sisters, as true husband and wife in eternal commitment. Kaya kung titignan natin, pag sinabi nating marriage and bringing peace is not yung having war, or even peace is not in the cemetery. But peace is overcoming the boundaries and differences in our culture. And ito yung dinadala ng sinasabi nating blessed family. The culture of blessed family is overcoming the differences, the barriers, the boundaries. But we can feel that we are all brothers and sisters. We are all one family. And ito nga yung pinagpapray natin in our Christian tradition before. Our Father. And ito yung sinabi din ni Jesus Christ. Our Father who art in heaven. Okay? Hindi niya sinabi na my Father, but our Father. And that the second commandment of Jesus Christ is, all of us will become brothers and sisters. So it's really important that we have to go beyond differences in culture, differences in personality, and go beyond national boundaries. So if we can love people despite the differences in culture and language, that's the time that we create one global family under God. Ibig sabihin, we are all heavenly citizens. We are all sons and daughters of God. Wala na uh, yung national boundaries. Nawawala na yon. Okay? We cannot say we are Korean or Japanese or even Westerners, but we are all under one culture of true parents, and we are all brothers and sisters. Kaya nga, di ba sinabi din ni Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago, love God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And the second commandment is, love your brother as you love yourself. And sino yung brother natin? It's no other than people from different races, different nationalities, and different culture within our nation, with other nation, and throughout the world. Kaya ito yung challenge na natatanggap within the family. Okay? Kaya gano'n na lang kaimportante yung marriage relationship within family. Why? Marriage is a historical challenge to restore God's love. If you encounter problems within your marriage, think of it as not just your own, but you are shouldering all the problems since the human fall. You must solve this one by one within your own marriage. So ang purpose ng marriage is to resolve the historical problem, historical issues that we have inherited from the past. And how can we resolve that? It is only through receiving or choosing to be receiving the marriage blessing through our true parents. Why? Because we needed to overcome the boundaries of heart, cultural differences, language barriers, race, and that is being fulfilled through the blessing. Adyo po? Does it make sense po? Kaya nga, ang education sa atin is, pag sinabi nating marriage blessing, okay, we should first and foremost remove everything, our connection to the past, and then start all over again. All over together with God and with true parents. Aju? That's why the only hope is no other than the marriage blessing that comes from our true parents. So, let's see, what is the connection between nations? Okay? Kasi ang pinag-usapan natin is world peace, right? So, we all know that all human are equally God's beloved children and family. Wala namang pinapaboran si God. Hindi niya pinapaboran ang mga Westerners, Asian, or whatever. Ngunit ang tingin ni God sa lahat is everybody is His sons and daughter, member of His family. So, ibig sabihin, in God's viewpoint, there is no such thing as race, language, or cultural difference. God's purpose of marriage is to make two persons from different backgrounds united into one. Kaya nga sinasabi na when two become one, you are not two anymore, but you will just become one flesh. Okay? And yan yung pinopromote. Yan yung dinadala natin. At yan yung gagawin natin. Okay? Kaya pag sinabi natin international marriage, in all of history, there has always been division in nations. Because all the wars and conflict, the only way to resolve this is by uniting these nations into one family through the marriage of a man and a woman of different race. We all know that the resolution of problem of two differences, okay, is when man and woman love each other and bear the fruit of that relationship. Lahat ng mga differences, lahat ng mga disconnection will be connected within the relationship of man and woman, building a family that is making the two nations become one family, or two race to become one race. Okay? Yan. Katulad ng mga Korean who love Japanese food. Okay? Yan. We all know that there is a this strong disconnection between Koreans and Japanese. Okay? But if we will go beyond nationality through marriage, na yun yung ginawa ni Father, what will happen? Diba? Nagkakaroon ng connection. Okay? Nandiyan yung overcome the barriers of heart. Okay? And then, ang common concept natin is depending on your capacity to understand and experience love from your differences. Pero eto kasi yung hina-highlight na hindi tayo pwede, lalong-lalo na pagka ordinary marriage. But we all know that in our education, most especially in terms of understanding the value of receiving the marriage ceremony or the blessing ceremony coming from God, it is going beyond who we are. Okay? Kaya pag tingnan natin sa international marriage centering on the blessing, nandyan yung overcome the barriers in culture. Okay? Na kinokorek niya yung sinasabi na exclusivist lifestyle in the ordinary relationship of men and women. Okay. Kaya nga, di ba, kung titignan natin, mga international married couples, di ba, we needed to overcome and we needed to embrace. Okay. One time may nagtanong sa akin na Japanese, how can I love the Philippines? Di ba alam naman natin mga Japanese, they hate balot. No? And I was so happy nung narinig ko na sabi niya, yeah, I really needed to learn how to love. Because only loving the food, that will be the beginning that I can love. And I can become the mother of this nation. Okay. Going beyond our individual lifestyle and then thinking of how we can live together in harmony beyond differences. Kaya like ko sinasabi dito is, kami nga ng asawa ko, kasi yung asawa ko from San Pablo City, ako from Ilocos region or from region 2. So mahilig ako sa may sabaw, yung asawa ko hindi. Kaya pag nagluluto ako sa bahay, pag ako yung nagluluto kami dalawa, pinagsasama namin may sabaw at saka yung walang sabaw so that we can enjoy together and we can live in harmony together. So hindi mo pwedeng insist yung gusto mo. But we have to think of how we can meet halfway and go beyond the differences of culture. Andiyan na rin yung overcome historical dispute. More than thinking of our own happiness in ordinary marriages. So kung titignan natin, okay, when we talk about the blessing, when we talk about the marriage blessing that comes from God, it is going beyond us. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, di ba? Pag sinabi nating blessing, it is not what you want, but it is what you need to develop and cultivate your heart. Aju? Yan. Kaya sabi nga ni Father, through international marriages, we can overcome the barriers between nations. And this can also make us a part of another country. We become a bridge of peace for two conflicting countries. This way, we can become heavenly citizen. Pero hindi lang naman yung, dati kasi ang pinaka-main goal ni Father is for international to resolve the barriers between nation. Pero hindi na lang naman na barriers between nation ngayon barriers within the nation. Kaya importante na rin na we have to break down all of these barriers. National barriers or even regional barriers in each nation. Because God is looking at us hindi from differences of nation or differences for culture, but we are all one in the eyes of God. We are all brothers and sisters. Okay? Kaya nga kung titingnan natin, since True Father started the opening of international marriage, nagkaroon ng immediate na paglago ng international community or international marriages around the world. Minsan nga, na-misuse na rin. Okay? Merong biglaang paglaki. Okay? Pag-transition ng buong mundo from national marriages to international marriages. And actually, I'm very happy and I'm very proud to say that True Father started and initiated this one. And he is the one who opened the way for the whole world to see the importance of intercultural and international marriage through the blessing. Kaya alam ko maraming kwento regarding this one. But these are just some of the stories. Okay? Alam na natin, laging may binibigay na sample si Father, most especially in terms of international marriages. Most especially between Korean and Japan. Korean and Japanese. Okay? A Japanese brother received true parents matching with an American sister. And this is the conversation between the boy's Japanese father and American BFD. Okay, sabi niya, I would like my wife to speak with the mother of my son's match. Is there any way we can get an interpreter for them to communicate mother to mother? Ang reply ng BFD, oh, don't worry. The mother of your son's match is actually Japanese, so they can communicate just fine. Diba? So because of the international marriages, okay, nare-resolve yung possibility of miscommunication because they can help bridge the gap with each other. Katulad din yan pagka Filipino at saka Japanese. Marami tayong mga Filipino-Japanese couple. Diba? We can help and resolve the issue of differences together. Okay? Tapos, sabi ng anak, oh no, my wife is an American. Okay? Pero, because of our community, because we have built a community together, okay, we can bridge the gap. Kaya nga, ganun ka-importante din ang role ng BFD. Working together with other BFDs around the world. Kaya ang link natin actually is hindi yung organization natin na yung mga pinut up na social organization. Ano ang link natin together? It is no other than the blessed family. Kaya nga, di ba? The greatest community that we should be building together is to build a blessed community, blessed family community, and connecting the world together. Aju? Aju po? So of course, cross-cultural marriage is not easy. But the reason true parents match different races together is for the two worlds to unite and become one. It is God's hope that through this kind of marriage, we can be able to remove boundaries of the heart or the limitation of communication or disconnection. We can overcome and we can go beyond all of these things. Kaya kung titignan natin, we can even overcome historical challenges. Diba? Sinasabi nga natin, life is a life baton. You should not think of marriage only thinking of the present. But we have to think marriage is restoration of the past and then recommitment for the present and development for the future. So if we are unaware of it, even if we are unaware of it, the baton of previous generation is being passed down to us. Thinking of this, we cannot think of marriage as an individual thing. We cannot decide by ourselves whether we should marry or not. It is not a choice, but it is our destiny. Okay? So we don't have a choice actually. But that is our destiny. Kaya nga even si Adam and Eve, okay? Whether they like it or not, they will be together as a man and woman, representing the image of God. And that is being linked through marriage. So marriage is what connects the past and the present. And through this, we can realize the hope of our ancestors and give good fortune to our descendants. Because we have resolved the historical issues and we can start a new beginning with the guidance, with a new principle of relationship through the guidance of our true parents. Kaya ganun ka-importante ang blessing. because it heals the past, it recreates the present, and then it will give fruit for the future. So when you see a son getting scolded by his father, you can also see how the father's father used to scold him when he was a boy. This way, you can see the past, present, and future of that family. And you can determine what kind of man the boy will grow up to be. Okay? Yan. Nakikita. Kaya nga, di ba, lagi sinasabi ni Father, uh, when we do something that is, sinasabi natin, pinapagalitan natin yung anak natin, it's really important that we have to explain why we have to do that. Kasi before, pinapagalitan tayo, hindi naman nasabi kung ano. Kaya, ang endpoint, di natin alam. Kaya instead of continuously loving our parents, ang nangyari, we tend to hate our parents. But this time with the blessing, it's really important so that we can correct and we can create a better future. So everybody has the least, even a small amount of pain or resentment about marriage or family. They are afraid that they might end up in a bad situation in their marriage. That's why they lose confidence in marriage and building a family. But whatever problem you had in the past regarding family, you are supposed to solve that in your own family, not creating another problem. Kaya hindi pwedeng sabihin na, mag-asawa na lang ako para maiwasan ko yung problema ko sa pamilya ko. No. You are just multiplying the problem because the family is the solution of the problem within the family. It should be resolved within family. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, di ba? Sa pamilya, meron yung forgive and forget. Sa pamilya, madali pa yon. Pero pagkaiba na, mahirap na. Aju? And how can we do that? It is through connecting and explaining together. To our husband, to our wife, or to our children. Aju po? Does it make sense? Kasi pag na-build na natin yung connection within the family, what will happen? That is also the beginning of world peace. So true peace begins in the unity of husband and wife inside a family. Okay? Yan. And the problem of husband and wife is not because of each other. The problem is inside their heart as an individual. The problem is their inability to love. Kaya hindi naman talaga enemy yung wife. But the real enemy is myself. Am I ready to accept? Am I willing to go down for me to be connected to my husband, to my wife, and even to my children? So only love can break racial boundaries. This is why international cross-cultural marriage is the only way to overcome this problem. International and national cross-cultural marriage. It is very important. And marriage is the past, present, and future. My challenge in marriage is not just my own, but you have to overcome all historical challenges, and only God's love can work in this problem. Kaya nga, it's really important that we have to connect to God. Kaya ano bang maiwang tradition sa loob ng pamilya? Yun yung tradition natin na hondok he. Hondok he. Yun dapat ang dadali natin sa ating pamilya. Because that is the only way for us to connect our family to God. Aju? And blessing marriage is made to restore God's hope of creating ideal family. That's why world peace begins through the marriage blessing ceremony. Kaya ganun na lang ka-importante that all people, all of us, kaya even si Mother, di ba, sinasabi niya, even just 30% of the world population, may start natin para sa ganun magkaroon ng starting community. Para sa ganun, we can build a peaceful, not only peaceful, but it is a lasting world peace. And that is the wish of Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago. The hope of this generation, what they're hoping is a peaceful, ideal world. And the only one who can build that is no other than we, as blessed families. So I hope that with that, we can understand how important the blessing that we have received from our two parents and how important our responsibility to bring everything back to God. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Wow, so great. Let's give a virtual clap to Sir, so Reverend Randy Ame. So as I have said this morning, Ate Sonia will be the one to take charge now to the platform. So may we welcome Ate Sonia to facilitate the next part of this activity that we have. Sonia Laines, let's welcome. Kamimoto, Sonia Laines Kamimoto po. Let's welcome Ate
Thank
Sonia.
you.
Good morning,
Not
Ate.
kami mo. Pinagsama mo yung pangalan namin ni Jean Rose.
Ay,
Pareho kami.
hindi mo
Moto,
nilagay
pero
sa ano, te.
Yamamoto at saka kami mo.
Yamamoto. Ya and
Sorry.
Kamimoto.
Yeah, very confusing kasi talaga. Maraming moto-moto dito. May Ajinomoto pa rin.
From Japan.
Okay,
Fresh
thank
from
you.
Japan.
I'm
Sige,
very,
po.
very sorry. I was really very, very fatigued. Yesterday we had our Zoom until what time? 8, 8, 8 a.m.
8
After that, I went to work until 9 p.m. and then I got home at past 10 and I had a talk with Sister Elsie. Very, very, very fatigued talaga. Parang I'm losing my power. And actually, I woke up at 2 p.m. dito sa time namin. Ay, sabi ko, ang aga pa, may 2 hours pa ako kasi 4 o'clock ang start sa oras namin. Then I returned back kasi nga my body is getting very, very fatigued. I'm very, very sorry for the late. Then pagbalik ko, hindi ko rin napansin yung I'm very sorry yung call ni Sister Tire. I'm very sorry talaga po. Anyway, nagka-problem pa ako ng technicalities. Buti na ayos. Japanese. And anyway, welcome po sa ating mga bago. Wow, tumadami na ang family natin. I'm very happy to see you. Okay, siguro yung mga dati nating kasama rito, hindi may mga problem sila sa signal at saka sa maaring their body also is kasi mga not younger anymore. So anyway, we can understand every situation here because we are family. As Brother Randy had in his lecture, if we are really in a family, we can understand everybody's situation. We can we can know. And anyway, before I go further, thank you, Brother Randy, Sir Randy, for the very nice lecture. And I would like everyone to please introduce yourselves first and your reflection as well in 3 minutes, so we can let others also do their own. Can we start from our very own? Yeah, sa ating munang mga older members na nandito sa ating BFD. Okay, let's welcome Sister Elsie. Can you please introduce yourself and give a brief reflection about maybe 3 minutes lang siguro. It's okay. Thank you.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Taki.
Yeah, welcome
Anyway,
back.
I'm very happy to na nakita ko kayo ulit, no? For maybe 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks. So, matagal. So, we have a lot of realization and reflection about what happened. Actually, it's a very sa part ko, we are using candle, no? I realize the power of candle lights. You know, it can alam mo yung feeling na back to the basic. Walang ilaw, walang ingay, walang signal, walang cellphone, parang tahimik lahat ang mundo, no? Pag
Wow.
dumilim na yung gabi na, parang nasa bundok ka. And then parang feeling ko, oh, ang ganda pala ng ganito. Sa totoo lang, kung hindi lang ang atin, yung communication kasi natin is through via Zoom, internet. Parang sarap balikan yung ang mga tao nag-iigib every mga hapon nag-iigib sila, yung magdadala sila ng kanya-kanyang galon. And then sa gabi, bumibili sila ng gas or kandila. So, parang sabi ko bang parang mga 30 years ago, yung mga ganong lifestyle. And then nung bumalik na ang ilaw, bumalik na naman ang ingay. So, kanya-kanyang ingay. So, anyway, those experience realized me a lot of things. Number one na realization ko doon based sa lecture ngayon is it's about Mother Teresa attitude and Mother Teresa heart, no? So, especially sa atin because we are more than Mother Teresa. So, we are our true parents is really want us to embody the divine characteristic of God, no? So we always use Mother Teresa how they live for the sake of others. I mean, how they love people, no? Even hindi niya kadugo, hindi niya anak, hindi niya ano tawag nito, asawa, no? And then although basically our purpose is to have a harmonious relationship with our family, between husband and wife and children. But of course, we have also our responsibility to the community. Kasi we have 4 kinds of heart, and then we have 4 kinds of love. So this is a very a good application when it comes sa mga mayroon kang situation na ganun. But it's very sad, no? I was very repentful in my part. I was not ready. But of course, I just want to do. I just want like what Mother Teresa said. You just do small things, no, with a big heart. I realized something na hindi natin kailangan magbigay ng ano ba 'yun, yung malakihan pero wala namang pagmamahal. But if we do something na even small things but with a big heart, it's very meaningful. So, that's my realization. So, maybe ang isa pa sa mga reflection ko, maybe something na na-experience ko yun because I need to maybe learn more and be talagang dapat maging ready tayo. Kasi ito na yung application ng Heavenly Tribal Messiahship. So, actually kung titingnan natin, we are the people only hope by our true parents. Walang iba. Kasi those people are they are not trained to, yung para bang living for the sake of others. Tayo, kahit, alam mo yung experience namin during those 1 week, 1 week talaga nagpanic yung tao, no? Kasi lubog yung mga tubig, kasi nag-flash flood nga. 1 week, in that particular 1 week, nagpanic ang tao. Alam mo hindi namin iniisip yung pagod from 6 o'clock up to 10 sa gabi. Namimigay kami. I mean, nagpa-production kami ng tubig. Yung kamay ko nagnanam na. kasi tulong ako ng tulong na maghugas sa ng asawa ko, and then yung asawa ko rin yung paa niya parang nagkaroon na ng nag-cramp kasi yung nakatayo lang siya. Simula 6 hanggang 10. Kasi alam mo yung pakiramdam na magmamakaawa na sila na, please bigyan mo kami ng tubig para lang sa mga anak ko. Kahit kami magpakulo na lang kami ng tubig. Ang importante yung mga anak ko kasi nagsusuka na, nagtatain na sa mga lubog ba. Alam mo yung lubog, yung mga tubig sa baha. Na wala silang makuhan ng malinis na tubig. So, kaya wala na akong time mag-picture kasi ako mismo nandoon sa production. Kami lang dalawa ng asawa ko kasi mayroon kaming resource din na tao, hindi rin pwede maka-accommodate sa amin kasi they are also facing their own problems. You see, they are just, mayroon kaming reach out na tao, tulungan mo kami magkaroon tayo ng bayanihan, pero di nila nagawa. Dahil inuuna din nila yung sarili nila. Kasi kailangan din daw nila ayusin yung bahay nila. Pero kami gano'n din, ang bahay din namin magsira. Sira. Ngayon lang namin na umpisahan mag-ayos. But anyway, yun nga ang isa na sabi ko sa asawa ko na we should not regret na ginawa natin yun. But instead, we have to be grateful kasi kahit sa mga maliit lang na bagay, nakagawa ka ng maganda. And yun yung tinitingnan nila ngayon, no? Nagiging kasi kami, we are not really refilling station like those refilling station na nagbubulyum. Kami, we are just promoting kangen machine. And then we are just sharing water, no? Ionized water. So yun ang nakikita nila na tayo lang yung nakagawa noon na nagbibigay ng walang kapalit. So that's why I'm very, very happy na ginawang ang kalamidad nagiging opportunity. Which is hindi naman siya dapat ikasaya, no? But then it's an opportunity how we share people, how we help people, even in a small thing lang with a big heart. So that's all. Thank you very much. And good morning once again sa lahat.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Elsie, for your very big heart. Yeah, actually, Sister Elsie was really trying to reach out to her HTM sa place niya at talaga as everybody know or maybe others didn't know her physical situation despite of her physical body's barrier, still she managed to do the best for the sake of Heavenly Father. Let's give her a big hands virtual clap. Okay, I want to welcome other new members here to please give your own reflection, please. Sino kaya po pwedeng mag-volunteer sa ating mga newcomers? Pag wala pong mag-volunteer, I will call na lang siguro. Okay, may I call Brother John? Brother John. Nandito pa ba siya? Hello?
Nawala, te.
Nawala. Ano yun? Baka
Yung
na-lost
te,
ang
kasi yung
connection.
signal te, problem
Oo,
po.
na-lost ang connection. Okay, let me call somebody. Sino ba? Pwede si Sister Janet. Let's welcome our very old Sister Janet. I think she is also living in Japan. Can you please give your reflection, Sister? Thank you. Welcome.
Morning, brothers and
Morning.
sisters. I am so happy and grateful today that I could be able to attend this morning devotion. Morning devotion. Actually, kung hindi nawala yung Philippine morning devotion, siguro, pangatlong morning devotion ko na itong maatiran, pang-apat yung sa sariling pamilya namin. Kaya I'm very so grateful many, God's word shower every day. So, short introduction of myself. I am Janet Salazar Tadinoma from my hometown from Cebu and Leyte. My papa from Leyte and my mama from Cebu. I was born in Cebu and I grew up in Leyte. So we have two houses in the Philippines. And then I'm so grateful that I was invited when I was in my university in University of Cebu by Kuya Vergel Benja. I do not know, maybe you know him. He was much to Thai now in Thailand. Oh, thank you. You know him, and he was our carp leader before, and also martial arts instructor. And I'm very grateful to him. Yeah, he witnessed me, and I joined the carp before, and I was blessed in 360,000 couples blessing 1995 by a Japanese to a Japanese brother, and now I'm here with the fourth blessed children, and they are now in their high school and next year college starting. So I'm very grateful for our beloved true parents that we have hope to create an ideal family within ourselves, and we could create also an ideal world. It's very possible if every one of us really and try our best to unite and love one another. And it's very amazing because this time I could be able to connect the whole world. And since this time 3 o'clock a.m., I joined this sharing with our beloved brothers and sisters, and then we also have our own family, Handoke. Then later we go to Nagano Church to attend our Sunday service. And afternoon, we have also our IFA, International Family Association Sunday service. Then sunod-sunod na naman morning then evening devotion. Wala pala evening devotion ngayon. Then last, my internal, I joined also internal guidance with my spiritual son, Pastor Ernie Ilano. I was very inspired to him. I never expect, because when I witnessed him, he's just an ordinary teenager when I did fundraising in Sin City Avenue. And I really tried to brought him in the center and attend lectures. Then and became a fundraiser and witnesser, and then an ordinary lecturer of divine principles. Then this time I was so shocked and surprised. He really grown up a lot and now become our Pastor Arnie in our country, Philippines. I'm very grateful. I never imagined. Then I'm also happy also for my sister in America, in New Jersey. My sister Joby Salazar, if you know her, she was also a fundraiser before under the Kuya Rumi before, and in the business department. And I'm so happy also. My brother also in Australia. We scattered. Really amazing. My family before in a small town of Leyte and Cebu Island, Camotes Island, my mother. And then this time we really, because of the blessing, we become the worldwide family. I am much to Japanese and my sister much to a Mexican brother. And also my brother also in Australia, living in Australia. And I'm very happy and grateful, and my spiritual children and my husband's spiritual children also much Korean. And this really substantial ideal families. Our topic today is about happy marriage life. And we are now building world peace that begins in our own family. And it's really substantial, though there are many difficulties in our way, but our heavenly parents truly guiding us. And I'm so grateful. Even my husband, even my husband, not struggle on what I'm doing, I'm attending. He's very happy. He said, "You really helped me a lot because if no, because of attending this kind of service or sharing with my brothers and sisters, centering on God and the true parents, his job becomes smooth and not so problem because he also connected to our business church here in Japan. And before he also full time in Tokyo, Sitagaya Church, and fundraiser and witnesser. And then this time, because it not allowed this time to fundraise, he joined the business church and church business department. So at the same time, he also doing witnessing. And then he said, "I'm very surprised because we giving books of True Father and True Mother here, and one of customer said, please invite me after the snowing time because this time we are now in -4 degrees and even below zero. Then many snow outside, not easy to go out, especially old men and old women. Then during summertime, please invite me to go to church." They asking us, and then my husband very surprised. And he really want to invite her, but he speak first. "Please invite me to your church." And it's very rare for Japanese like that. Maybe because of our good relationship with them. That's why I really build up. Then he could see my husband very kind, and also we together sometimes visit our other his customers and all our spiritual children. That's why it's very lucky and very nice this time. Not some problem about witnessing. And I'm so grateful, brothers and sisters. We have hope. We really have hope to restore our country, our world, and establish kingdom of heaven on earth. Thank you very much. That's all I can share with you today.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Janet Adenoma, for the very nice sharing with your family. Talaga very inspiring to hear everybody's testimony or regarding their families. Talaga, we are heavenly families talaga. Kahit even our physical family and other not non-blood family, talaga we are all brothers and sisters. Ma-feel talaga ba ang spirit of brotherhood and sisterhood sa family natin. Okay, I think Brother Jan already back. So can we ask Brother Jan hello to give your own introduction and a little part of testimony regarding sa lecture ng ating owned Brother Branty. Welcome po.
Hello, good morning, my precious brothers and sisters.
Good morning.
Good morning. I apologize. Hindi talaga ako nakagising ng alas 3. So I wasn't able to hear the precious lecture of our, I think, Brother Randy. I don't know kung sino nagbigay ng lecture.
Yes po.
But I think this is the beginning join. And then I will do my best to really catch with your schedule. Actually, matagal ko nang gustong mabot talaga sa tamang oras. Kaya siguro iset ko yung time talaga. I really appreciate this. Actually, once I joined this, matagal-tagal na. Then I always wanted to join. Yun lang, hindi ko talaga makatch yung yung time. But I promise to really do it next time. So nice meeting you, brothers and sisters. I know our purpose is to really enlighten more our understanding of BFD education, and our purpose is to really become parents to our brothers and sisters in BFD. So really, this time I apologize. I cannot because I don't hear the lecturer. So let me just hear the messages from our participants. Thank you.
Paki-introduce na lang po yung family nyo, Kuya.
Okay. Oh.
Yes.
My name is John Pumpisto Bastul. My wife is Lisa Jane. Lisa Jane Braza. Right, we are both Filipinos. I am from Cadiz City, Negros Occidental, my birthplace. And my wife is coming from here in Pulumulok, South Cotabato. We're blessed in 1995. We belong to 360,000 couples. I joined in the year 1990 when I was in college. Now I have 3 children. My panganay, she's in communication with brother from Japan. My second, my son, he is now preparing for PMC also. Then after that, my third daughter. I am a teacher by profession, and I am now in charge of the Region 12, Suksarjin. I am the pastor here, or the leader. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay po. Thank you very much po, Kuya. Okay. Wow. Talagang starting na tayo sa family natin na mai-guide talaga sila for our heavenly family at ma-bless lahat ng mga tao sa ating sa ating mundo. Okay po. Let's call the next person to share or to introduce himself and his family. Okay, may I call our old member and brother Fulgencio? Can you please come over, open your camera and unmute yourself po.
Hello.
Hello.
Ba ako? Hello.
Naririnig po, Kuya.
Okay.
Mahina po
meron
ba
pa, Kuya.
signal?
Okay, nakikita na rin ba ako?
Hindi pa po.
Ganun? Bakit kaya?
Ewan ko, dito po sa akin hindi ko po makita.
Meron naman.
Ayan, meron na, Kuya.
Okay na po.
Okay. Gandang umaga sa inyong lahat. My name in Facebook is Fulgencio. And actually, in the house, many brothers and sisters knows me as Joe. Just call me Joe. Actually, we're living here in Pampanga. And, living with my wife Merlina and 3 children, and they are now on their teenager age. And my eldest is actually going 21, and we're so glad that we found the Christmas, and it's ingoing communication with the Biljap sister. And please pray for us that it will be a successful, will become successful, and they can attend the next blessing. My second one is another son also, and when the youngest is sister. She's already 13 years old. Actually, I'm working at in our National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, providing the highway of the electric power in the country. Sabi ni sister kanina, Elsie, about the damage of typhoon in the Visayas region. Actually, nakita ko yon. I've been in Cebu in December 20 up to 22. We tried to restore the power in Cebu, and we make it in before Christmas. We give them power. I don't know in other areas. And we're so sorry. I'm glad that I was able to. I know it's just an accident that someone adds me in this group. I don't know that meron palang ganito. That's why in my chat this yesterday, kung ito ba ay publicly announced or, and then anyway, I'm happy that I was included in this group of blessed family. It happens to be a project of our BFD, and it's very nice that we have this kind of community. So from here, in this week community, we can hope that we can learn each other, and I think this is the main purpose: help each other, grow each other. And I'm very happy to meet brothers and sisters here, and listening to their experience in different places. From Japan, brother Sister Sonia, Sister Janet, and here other who give this testimony, Sister Elsie, and our dear moderator, and Brother Randy. My brother Randy is kababayan na rin yan. I'm from Isabela actually. Napadpad lang kami dito sa Pampanga dahil sa work ko. I started kasi when I was still single, hindi na po core. Dito na ako. From Isabela to here. So dito na rin kami talaga nag-stay. Kasi kung uwi kami sa provincial, malayo ang connection ng lalo na yung mga bata. So, sinikap ko talaga na dito kami makonect sa headquarters natin because Pampanga, San Fernando is just 1 hour by car to HQ. So my son, my eldest, is part of the officer of the Manila 2nd Gen, and that's the mas malapit sila sa mga updated sila sa mga education. Yun ang ginusto ko na we have to stay in Pampanga rather than building our house in the province. Well, today's topic is very much aligned and educational to me. Especially the topic is talking about world peace. World peace, okay, and it begins in the family. And sabi kanina, Brother Andy, we're all connected in the name of love. It's also talking about our marriage is actually marrying the world. And it's telling also about the real peace is not solving the political, economic, or global engagement, but solving our relationship in the family. So he's telling also about the origin of peace. And ano ko doon ay sabi niya, peace does not just pertain to no fighting and danger. Yun ang tandaan ko. And he's telling also about overcoming the barriers of the heart. And also yung mga overcoming the boundaries and differences of culture. Yan. Also, yung mga challenges that come out in the family na yung marriage natin is sabi is a historical challenges and we have to overcome yung mga challenges na yun. So yun, inano niya yung that's why we have to choose the blessing marriage. And yung blessing dinesign ni True Parents is intercultural, international, beyond boundaries, and it's very unique. Napakaganda kung may mga discussions with some friends yung about marriage, parang na-amaze talaga sila. with such kind of marriage, meron palang mga ganyang, may ganyan marriage. Sabi ko, yes. And it is the concrete solutions to provide solutions to world problems with these kinds of with this kind of blessing or marriage. So thank you very much sa yung lahat. Although nung nabasa ko kagabi ay sabi alas 3, di ko niniwala na alas 3 pa ang lecture dito. But then I tried to para gusto ko maka-attend ng lecture, so nagising ng maaga. And here I am. Tulog pa sila lahat, mga bata. Maraming salamat, brothers and sisters. Salamat, Dr. Randy. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much po. Sorry po. Thank you very much po for sharing. Napakaganda talaga ng ating family. Talaga, yan ang original na plan talaga ni Heavenly Father. If Adam and Eve did not fall, talaga we should live in a peaceful and with harmony with each other. No war, no fighting, no resentments, no nothing at all. So even through Father, he emphasized. I remember when we were in Brazil, he always emphasized, you are the first, you are the builders of the history of you are the peacemakers. He always emphasized that our family is the will become the historical figures in the future for our next generation. So we have to do our best talaga po. Yeah. And yes.
Actually, kilala ko talaga si Sister Sonia.
Yes, I met you nga po. Kaya sabi ko, talaga kilala ko. Pero hindi ang Fulgencio ang nare-remember ko sa name nyo. We had been together, I think, because I was in Baguio when I became full-time po. Yeah, I traveled around Ilocos area for fundraising. Just imagine. Yes, nice to meet you po dito, Kuya.
Actually,
yes.
I started sa CARP, sa Intramuros in 1982.
Yes po, I was in CARP too. I started in CARP. I was a university student when I met the movement, second year. And I've been to Intramuros for my training sa aking studies. So I think I really met you. And I've been to Ilocos everywhere when I was in Baguio. Part of Ilocos na travel ko po yan. So I'm very happy. Yes, kasama nyo sila yung mga sina Kuya Kim, sila di ba?
Yes.
I remember that. Yeah. We can have reunion in this place through online even though we are far away from each other. Yeah, very nice nga po itong BFD kasi even though I almost forgot our brothers and sisters in the past, nare-remind ako ng mga brothers and sisters na they really work hard. Anyway, we are out of time na po, so I want to call the next person to share po. May I call? Nawala yata siya. Where is he? Where is she? Okay, Sister Virgie, is she here already? Sister Virgie, parang nawala po. Yan, nandyan siya. Oh, welcome po.
Meron po.
Okay. Yeah, kasi minsan internet problem po eh. Okay, welcome po to both of you. Can you please introduce your family and together?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning po.
I'm Virginia Ramiso, Filipino couple. And I am grateful so much because of among the family, I am the last member, and all of them are already married when I met the movement. So, nakasalalay sa akin lahat ang siyempre pag restore sa mga ancestors. Wala akong kanang katabang ay katulong. So, being Filipino couple, when we start the family, we live in the center of the Davao. And doon na rin kami nagkaanak. Dalawa kami dalawang anak ko ng puro lalaki doon. And
Wow.
mamaya na reflection. Nag-move kami to Zamboanga City, the hometown of my husband. But before that, syempre, sa marriage, there is an overcoming, but I can na-overcome ko yon. Nang mag-move kami sa Zamboanga City, Zamboanga del Norte, where my husband also assigned in Zamboanga as a regional leader. Provincial leader. You are assigned as a regional leader before. But so sumama na rin kami sa dalawa kong anak, and then yun na pag sa Cagayan de Oro pa yun. Is she coming? Dahil sa hirap ng buhay, nag-focus na lang kami sa labason. Kasi ang travel to Zamboanga is 5 hours. So, yun nga.
It's okay.
Dumating na I work in.
Let her wear something like this, oh.
Signal na yun. Wala ang signal. So, ang reflection ko sa lecture this morning is that yun bang pag-aasawa is overcoming talaga yan. Kasi yung when nag-start kami ng family, walang-wala. Tapos, biruin mo, ginawa pa akong member ng husband ko. Sige doon, food racing ka. Yung bang ganon. And, siyempre na-overcome ko yon until na dito na kami sa labason. Siyempre, my goal talaga is to win the heart of my mother-in-law. Mother-in-law.
Come here.
Pero, ginawa ko naman ang lahat. Yun lang siguro ang hindi niya gusto, yung maano ako sa, yun kasi ang brought up sa family namin, yung mayroon talagang serving spoon, yung iba yung gamit sa mga bata, kasi I am also protecting the health of my second gen. And siguro yun ang hindi niya gusto sa akin. Pero that is applicable in our situation in pandemic, na yun bang separate yung mga gamit. Kaya lang nga, siguro ang daming failures in the past na sige na nang di indemnify kasi yung ang hirap-hirap nung mag-start kami ng family, yung ginawa ko yung single pa ako, hindi ko nagawa, pero sa nag-family na ako, halos hindi na ma-explain ang ginawa. So, how to survive. Pero nung yung testimony ko lang, nung dumating yung first ancestors liberation in Tanay, yun nga, we sell our only one property, the padjak, just to go to the place of in Manila. And after that liberation, medyo yung wish ko doon, may wish kasi ako doon na sana lang we can have the a stable job of my husband. So, yun nga, after 7 years, dun nga nakapasok na si husband ko sa DepEd. Kaya hindi ako yun ang matestify ko sa wish paper. Ang wish paper pa noon yun, yung yellow pad lang yun. Yun ang sinulatan namin. Tapos dala-dala ko pa yung 2 kong anak. So, yun talaga ang masasabi ko. Kaya lang, yung failures is that yung father ng husband ko ay may 3 asawa. May 3 siyang asawa. Oo. Pero sila ngayon ay na-liberate na. Liberate na sila lahat. Sikapan naming maka-liberate at saka yung sa side ko. Kaya grateful talaga ako kahit na late na yung pag-aasawa namin. I'm at the age of 35 and still nakabuo pa rin kami ng 3 second gen. 3 sila and my eldest now engaged to Japanese sister so may 3 pa akong i-fulfill. May 2 pa. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much po. Talaga, if we will back over po, let's give them a virtual clap na lang po. If we will, talaga, pakinggan natin ang mga stories ng ating mga elder brothers and sisters. Talaga, they sacrificed a lot during their, first, days, early days pala. So talaga very touching at saka moving talaga. So I hope na yung mga young generations natin marinig talaga nila, mapanood yung ating para they could learn how our parents, how our the first generations really did their best to fulfill the mission for creating and building ideal families. So they will be very, very grateful in the future for their great-great-grandparents talaga that they really overcome every difficulties in their lives. Anyway, I will call for the next person. kasi we are getting ano na late na talaga po. So I want to call the next brother Elizar. Please come over and introduce. Let's make it ano brief lang po. I think brief introduction at saka sharing lang po kung pwede. So we can go over to others too.
Hello, good
Brother
morning.
Elizar. Okay.
Can I be seen? Can
Hello
I be
po.
heard po? Naririnig po ba ako?
Okay
Yes,
po.
sir.
Good morning po sa lahat, mga elders, brothers and sisters, no, mga kuya natin. Thank you for the opportunity na makasali dito sa BFD. Kuya Randy, for sending that link, no, minsan sobrang busy talaga. So, I am Elisar Gapol, the PMC, previously married couple. So, I was so struck with the topic of Kuya Randy, is blessing and good fortune. No, but before that, I have a two Jacob child. All are girls, no, 11 and 9 years old, and their second gen, the blessed child, are 3 and 1, almost 2 years old, like yung pinakabunso. So we're just blessed last 2015 through Kuya Samson and Ate Virgie. I am the product of their sacrifice. Kuya Samson and Ate Virgie Ramizo. So I'm so blessed to be here, no? Really, I can reflect, blessed talaga being a previously married couple. So I met the movement when I was a teacher one in the Department of Education. So I was impressed with the teachings by the true parents, and but there are still many struggle, no? Uh, with the past teachings that I we learn in Christianity. So seems like I just really want to share, to be involved really when there were Sunday service, but all of the sinfulness that is experienced in the past, parang ayaw maiwanan, pero napakaganda talaga yung teaching. So until such time na parang parang na hibernate ako, sabi ni Kuya Samson, hibernate ako. Pinagkatiwalaan na siya sana niya ako na bigyan ng mga true parents pictures, yung ganun. Pero sa akin, yung selfishness dati, hindi ko makuha, hindi ko pa maalis sa sarili. Pero nung ma-realize ko na, sa lahat na sinauli ko kay Kuya Samson noon, yung mga true parents pictures, mga lahat, iniwan ko yung core teaching of San Yung Moon, yung book na talaga of San Yung Moon from chapter 1 to the last chapter. So hanggang sa ma-educate ako na ito pala talaga yung totoong teaching, at I am very hunger of the truth. So hunger of going back also to the teaching, to the group. So hanggang sa parang nahanap ako ulit ni Ate Virgie at pinapa-bless. So mula noong na-bless kami, talaga good fortune came, no? And as I am in the Department of Education, I have seen so many blessings that came. So, but with many challenges, but I have survived it all. We have survived it all with my wife, Marilo. No? So, as of this time, I am because of I can testify that because of the blessing, because of the principle, that is my guiding principle now in leading this organization in the Department of Education. I am now a happy happy district supervisor, no, leading 156 teachers, no, with 12 school heads. So I have lectured them all with the divine principle, the purpose of life, the 5 principles of peace, and the fall. And Kuya Randy came here in Calawit, no, in Calawit, Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines. So Kuya Randy is my tandem. So I'm very thankful na meron pa pala dahil sa blessing nagagamit ako talaga. So sabi ko din sa mga teacher, they are bound for blessing na soon. We just I just sabi ko nga, i-educate na lang muna namin sila. Kasi I experienced within myself now na kung hilaw ay alis. First hand experience ko talaga na dapat mahuhubog talaga sila bago sila para maging core sila. So I am expecting them to be core members, all of them, the 146 teachers and the 12 school heads. No? So with the tandem of Kuya Randy, we even have a plan of a 5-day seminar there at Mantikau. I hope it will be post through soon by the end of February. So I'm very thankful talaga. Blessings did came, but with the challenges, I even have transferred the house because minsan kung my prayer before is to use me, God, to use Heavenly Parent for His glory. Use me. Sabi ko kay Heavenly Parent, God, use me for your glory. Kaya nung na-assign ako ng Cebuco with 430 teachers and 35 principals, I met a challenge there during the election. So sabi ko kahit babayaran sana nila ako ng 1 million para lang ibahin election kasi yon, ibahin yung boto ng hindi ipabilang yung ibang mga balota. Sabi ko hindi man ako pwede bayaran with the principle that I have. So material lang yan. So we are for the spiritual, what is right in the eyes of God, in the eyes of men. So in that place in Cebuco, sa Buanga del Norte, na iba yung leadership nila kasi nabilang yung balota, tapos may foundation na din tayo doon. So I'm very happy. Sabi ng mga pastors doon, sabi nila, sir, you are the mostest of this place because for 27 years na sila nagtitiis at saka na-liberate sila nung araw na yun ng eleksyon na kahit sabihan pa hindi ako makauwi ng buhay, at daming mga talaga bribery yung ganun. So 5 days yung naging eleksyon parang drama lang nangyari doon, parang sa movie ko lang nakita, parang kardo dalisay yung ganun. Kasi Muslim area siya. Pero sa awa ng Panginoon, I survived and then I transfer a place. Now, we're just having a humble beginning here at Kalawit. And anyway, we are starting and we have a plan to stand also here center. And I just bought a lot, and soon when finances will be settled, we'll have to erect a center here at Kalawit, Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines. So that is all for my reflection. Thank you so much. I'm about to be empty, battery empty. So thank you so much. God bless everyone.
Yes, thank you, Brother Elisa, for sharing your experiences there. Talaga kahit naman ano po ang ibigay sa atin na responsibility ni Heavenly Father, if we are really sincere and really do our best from our heart, talaga He will make a way talaga po. Thank you po for all the sacrifices you made for your sa area niyo po. Okay. May I call the next one, Sister Jean Rose? Can you come in, please? Dito pa ba po siya? Okay. Hello, sis. It's your turn.
Ay, naya ako.
Wala tayong hiya-hiya dito, sis. No problem. We are all one family.
Good morning to all honorable Chombo families, mga ates, mga kuyas. So I'm Jean Rose Rosette Kamimoto from Sinait, Ilocos Sur. So but now I'm in Japan. So and si Ate Tess is one of my my best leaders before in Lawag Center. Very strict with a caring heart. Yeah, so our blessing was 360 million couples. That was 1998. And we're blessed with two daughters, 16 years old and 7 years old. So I just want to reflect about the blessing. Yeah. Parang madali lang siguro mamas ng Japanese, but maybe our restoration is the World War II. Naiyak na ako.
Okay lang yan, Jean. Ilabas mo.
Labas mo lang. Don't worry, andito
Ayan,
ako.
nung una
Love you,
is,
Jean Rose.
ay ate. Actually, napakaganda talaga yung blessing. So, yung mga na-observe ko sa mga kasama ko ng mga field job is, di ba, may, ano, tawag nito, yung mga culture magkaiba, especially mga language. Ako kasi tamad nag-aral ng ng Nihongo. So, akala ko lucky ako because of my husband can speak English, but now I realize I'm unlucky pala kasi hindi ako talaga nagpursige na mag-aral ng Nihongo. Anyway, so about sa communication sa mga friends ko na nakikita ko, so siguro within the heart nagkakaintindihan, pero kung iba yung nakakausap, medyo hindi mo sila naintindihan, but within the couples na nag-usap, nagkakaintindihan talaga sila. So, ano pa? Nervous kasi ako. Hindi ako sanay magsalita ng maraming tao.
Isipin mo na lang, wala kang kaharap.
Okay lang yan, Jen. Pasanay ka na.
Share ka, katulad ng mag-share, pagka tayo mag-share ng 3 oras. Share mo lang yan.
We are one family. Huwag mahiya.
Tinangyahan. Andito pang ate at kuya mo. Okay.
Anyway, tawag nito. Actually, I was grateful to parents because of the blessing. Nagkaroon ng asawa na walang bisyo. Na yun lang, mabait. At saka, nininnervous ako. Pasensya na, hindi ako sa Ate Tess, yung isang takbuhan ko noon. Pag meron akong problema.
Marami ka ng takbuhan dito, Jean.
Happy naman ako ngayon kasi sa life of faith ko, marami ako talagang pinagdaanan, pero at least nandito pa rin ako. Nakalimutan ko na sasabihin ko.
Okay lang,
Anyway.
sister. Okay, sige lang. Let's give her a hand. Talaga, si Jean hindi talaga siya palaimik kasi tahimik na bata yan. I know her. At saka I could feel her heart talaga na she has a very big heart although she is very young, but always she do her best para ma-overcome ang mga dito sa ang dami namin talagang i-overcome with Japanese people, not only our husbands, kasi imagine even myself kasi I could feel her Jean's heart kasi I also was blessed to Japanese, and talaga blessing pa lang, talagang pagtingin ko pa lang sa picture niya, sabi ko, naku, patay. Sabi ko, pero this is a blessing. I have to accept my husband with all my heart. Sabi ko ganyan para talaga overcoming of our barriers, overcoming of difficulties, and hindi lang sa buti pa ang Pilipino kasi konti lang din, hindi ko sasabihin konti lang, pero at least nakakaintindi ako sa salita. Sa amin, ang pinaka-difficult na namin, lalo sa asawa ko rin, Japanese language talaga. Kasi when I came here, I have no Japanese at all. So I have to really understand. Mag-away kami, tinatagalog ko na lang para hindi niya maintindihan. Wala, tapos. Sabi niya, ano sinabi mo? Sabi ko, okay, I love you na lang, ganun, para tapos na yung away. Ganyan, talaga, although na struggle ka na talaga sa loob. So, look at my family po, yan. He is my son. I forgot to introduce my family. My husband was actually 6,000 couple. I joined the 30,000 couple. And actually, 2 beses na siyang na-reject during 6 and 6,005. And his heart was really very depressed that time. Then he tried, he was encouraged by his leader to participate again. And then he said, no to Japanese daw. So nag-apply siya for international, and luckily he was blessed to me. Let's say luckily, and I'm lucky also anyway kasi he's very very kind talaga. You cannot, very tahimik din. Pag nag-aaway kami, hindi talaga niya ako and he is older than me. So very conflict ang I mean opposite ang nature namin. He is very silent and I very active and madaldal. Madaldal. So ang aming anak both nature siya. Okay, yan po ang ni heavenly parents sa atin at saka ni true parents talaga sinasabi. We have to overcome all the barriers because of the past history na talaga failures of our ancestors. We have to overcome everything para we can build an ideal world na there's no fighting, no wars, no nothing mga negative So since we are already as blessed families, we have to set a model talaga po para we can go on and we can fulfill our mission here. Kaya I'm very lucky also, I also met this group para sa ating mga devoted mga brothers and sisters, elder and young brothers and sisters, and we can also guide more blessed couples, more blessed families. So anyway, meron pa po bang gustong mag-share sa ating mga members na nandito? Pwede pa po ba ang time natin? Sir Randy and Titi Res, Sister Tess?
We still have 8 minutes, please.
Oh, wow.
For us to
So,
cope up with the 6 o'clock.
Wow. 6 minutes. Who can share po? Pwede. Let's okay, I will just select from our previous members po. Sister sino ba ating Okay. Nandito na pala si Sister
Sylvia, Sister Relina, Sister Minerva.
Volunteer na lang po kayo. Sino? Raise your hand na lang po.
Sister Relina.
Sister Relina daw. Oh, somebody call you. Please, come over.
Bakit ako?
Kuya Jo.
Si Kuya Jo palagi akong tinuturo niyan. Binubolan sila. Love na love akong ituro niyan si Kuya Jo.
Yes, that is his love for you. So don't worry, everybody loves you.
Okay po. Good morning po. Pasensya na po na late ako. Para sabi ko sa anak ko, pag alam ng 3 o'clock, hindi yata nag-alam yung cellphone ko. Anyway po, about po sa fortune, good fortune, grabe yung I never, hindi ko po kasi, personally po, hindi ko po kasi, mini-measure yung good fortune in terms of external, ganun po siya. I always measure good fortune in terms of internal fortune po. And then, yun nga po. So, siguro dahil doon, I was led to meet the movement, ayun. And then, sa hindi ko maintindihan kasi I always wanted to be a doctor, parang ganun, bata pa ako, pero hindi ko po yun nakuha, parang ganyan. So, I thought na, kasi nga, hindi kaya na, maagang nabalo yung mother ko, parang ganun. And then, when I met the movement, sa tingin ko, nakabuti yung hindi ko it's a blessing in disguise that I did not become a doctor, because if I become a doctor, I will be hindi ko papansinin hindi ko papansinin si movement, parang ganun. And I was grateful na hindi ko nga na yung na yon. Baka hindi ko papansinin kasi masyado akong magiging mayabang, o di ba? Parang yun. So that is a blessing itself. And that God have been tawag dito, God have been tawag doon, guiding me to meet the movement. Yung sinasabi natin na we are chosen one, yung tinatawag natin. So sa na kasi namin sa center, kaya ko ilala ko si Kuya Joe. Ako yung third generation. Me and my spiritual sister are the third generation nung center, nung Intramuros Center. Sila Kuya Joy yata, sila yung first generation parang ganyan. So, ayan. So, na-meet namin sila Kuya, yan. Pero yung time na naging member kami, ng 1990, nag-connect kami sa center, 1994 yon. So, we were parang na-meet ko yung movement 1991, pero sabi ko nga 1994 lang kami nag-connect, and then tawag doon through the 4-day seminar in Baguio. Ayun. So, ang kasama namin sa center, kami yung pang tutusin medyo we were fortunate kaming dalawang mag-spiritual sister, kasi isa lang yung namin, isa yung may spiritual sister ako, si Eva. So, isa yung namin, parang 1989 pa yata kasi ni Eva na-meet yung movement, kaso through fundraising, nagpo-fundraising yung spiritual father namin, who is 1,000 yun, basta mga 1989 couple yung blessing niya. So, si Kuya Nestor Gabo. So, ayun, parang ang tagal din kaming inalagaan ni Kuya Nestor bago and that was ako 3 years bago ako parang naging member, and then yun talagang nag-connect sa center, ayun. And then yung fortune talaga, ang napansin ko sa yung sinasabi ko na great fortune is that yun, yung tithing, alam niyo po yung tithing. Alam ko po yung tithing before, pero nung kasi kami ng spiritual sister ko, mababa lang yung aming mababa lang yung aming salary grade. Government employees po kami. And then we were na witnessan kami kung nagtatrabaho na kami, and then para maka-enter kami sa government, syempre may spiritual sister is licensed civil engineer, kasi mga mapuwa yan katulad nila Kuya Joe. So pero talaga siguro talagang yung sinasabing pinipili ka, yung chosen ka is chosen ka talaga, kasi nga madaming hinindian na nag-resign si Eva dun sa si Eva nag-resign siya sa DPWH kasi hindi niya maintindihan kung bakit totoo to, parang totoong kwento, hindi niya maintindihan kung bakit daw yung sa DPWH daw, merong yung drawers nila, hindi yan sarado, hindi nakalak. Pagdating ng Monday, makikita lang daw niya. Pero nagtataka siya kung bakit may pera dun sa drawer. Tapos sabi niya gano'n, tinatanong niya kung saan galing yung pera at kanino yung pera na yon. Tapos sabi daw sa kanya, wag na daw siyang magtanong. Parang ganyan. Hindi niya maintindihan kung bakit ganon. So, saan yung galing yung pera? Anong gagawin niya doon sa pera? Parang ganon. Bakit merong pera doon sa drawer? Tapos, pero totoong nangyayari po yun. So, after 3 months pa nag-resign siya, tapos pinili niyang pumasok at salary grade 3. Alam niyo, pumasok siya sa salary grade 3, pero licensed engineer ka, di ba? Tanda ko pa kasi pumasok ako, nasa siya, engineering na architectural and engineering dun sa National Historical Institute dati. Ako naman, pumasok ako sa admin. So, magkaiba kami ng division. So, siya. And then, after that, ako yung nagpa-process ng payroll. Kasi ako, nasa IT ako. Ako yung nag-implement ng computerization dun sa office namin. And then, ang una naming in-implement doon is yung computerized payroll system. Yun yung legacy ko dun sa dati kong office. So, yung computerization. And then, alam ko yung sweldo namin ni Evan noon 2,156. O, 2,156 siya. Tapos naging 2,250. That's the salary grade of and then naging salary grade 8 ako, then naging salary grade 11. Parang ganon, bago ako lumipat. So, pero with that, nung naging salary, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na, nung nalaman namin na nagbibigay pala ng tithes dun sa nagta-tithes na kami, nagpusa kaming mag-tithes. And then, alam niyo kung anong nangyari? Grabe. Nagkaroon ako ng nagkaroon ako ng second job. Pumasok ako sa kung tutusin, grade 6 ako. Pero parang kung alam ni Sir Gapo yan yung mga nasa government. At grade 6, magkano ba yung sweldo mo? Grade 6, pero nakapasok po ako sa yung sinasabi kong fortune na papasok. Kapag, di ba, yung sinasabi na pag nag-tithes ka, sabi ni God, sabi ni God is babalik siya sa'yo 10-fold or more than at least 10-fold. Sa totoo lang na-experience ko po yun na nagturo po ako sa Philippine Christians as naka-double job ako 1992 to 1999. So, naka-double job ako. Grabe, mas malaki pa yung salary ko dun sa part-time ko kaysa sa akong umaayaw po. Ang load ko po is 18 units, which is ang part-time lang. Full-time full-time load po yung 18 units. At talagang kung pwede pa akong bigyan ng talagang gusto nila akong bigyan yung aking din. Parang ako na lang yung umaayaw ng ako lang yung umaayaw. So, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na ito yung isang example ng kapag yung tithes po, ito yung sagot, yun yung sinasabi ko palagi sa mga gusto kong sabihin sa mga family members, ang sagot po sa kahirapan natin is talaga yung mag-tithes tayo. Nung sa ganon, hindi natin alam kung saan galing, later on, hindi natin saan galing yung yung tawag doon, hindi natin malalaman kung saan galing yung mga resources mo. Gagawa ng paraan, yung spirit world, through Heavenly Parent, yung kung paano kanya na tayo matutulungan through tithing. Yung sinasabi ko na ito yung good fortune. Although hindi ako kumuha ng mga housing loan, yun ganyan. Hanggang ngayon nagre-rent ako, pero I'm happy, parang ganun. Hindi ko naman tingin ko, sabi ko, hindi ko naman kailangan nga yung external na mga ganito. So, ang ko po, yun nga, yung ating yung tawag doon, yung salary na at may salary na ganun po, naka-weekend government salary, hindi naman po ganun kalakihan. We were able to tawag doon, yung naka-bless po kami ay naka-liberate kami ng ancestor 430 with my salary. Syempre nangungutang ako pero hindi ko alam kung paano po. Parang parang kapag naka-liberate ka na po siya, ito yung sinasabi ng good for. Yun yung gusto ko sabihin, naka-liberate ka na ng ancestor mo, na-bless mo na siya. Parang sila rin yung mismong tumutulong sa'yo kasi minsan kapag may liberation, hindi ko alam kung bakit merong biglang dumadating na pera. Just like nung 2019, 2019, hindi ko po kasi yun yung time na ang dami kong liniberate na pero hindi ko pa nag-mature yung aking policy sa GSIS, magma-mature siya, pero 2014 pa dapat yung nagma-mature. Hindi ko po napansin. So, saka ko lang siya na-claim noong 2019. Pero just in time for the liberation. Kaya may pera ako nung liberation na yun eh. So, kaya ko mag-liberate yung hindi lang sa asawa ko o sa akin o yung sa asawa ko, kaya kong mag-liberate yun yung nag-full blast ako ng although hindi pa rin kinaya ng kasi nag-start ako, yun, pero yun yung sinasabi ko, parang yung pera na dumadating sa akin is parang just in time for the liberation, kailangan mo ng pera o bibigyan kita ng pera, talagang dumating yung may pera talaga ako noon na gano'n. Tapos, minsan kung may kailangan sa movement na gano'n yung 120 days na with Reverend yung hundo kay with Reverend yung dati. Naka-attend ako noon kasi nga, pero pinoproblema ko yung pamasahe ko ng umaga kasi madaling araw yun, aalis ako ng madaling araw. Nahihiya naman akong makisabay kina Kuya Rafi. So, minsan nasasabay ako pero pag silang mag-anak na syempre puno na sila sa sasakyan, hindi na ako kasali doon, di ba? So, biglang sinabi sa akin ng isa kong ka-office mate, Miss Rels, doon sa aming basta meron kaming salary and loan association, meron daw akong meron akong 12 months na 12 months na tawag dito, overpay, o di ba binigay sa akin yan 35,000 yata, di ba? Hindi may pinamasahe ako araw-araw na mag-taxi, parang ganon. So for 120 days iniisip ko paano kasi yun masyadong mahal yung taxi ko. Araw-araw papuntang HQ, parang at that time 200 per day yon. Tapos magta-taxi ako pero mamamasahe ko pabalik para makapasok ako sa office pag umaga. So yun, iniisip ko yun nung araw-araw na pamasahe ko na yun noon. Pero binigyan, yun, parang just in time, meron akong gagamitin na pera, pero ginagamit ko yun yung sinasabi ko, gagamitin ko yun sa Providence ko siya ginamit. Yun yung mga pangangailangan natin sa Providence. Parang ang bilis, parang ang dali-dali, parang pinapadali niya because I attribute all of these things to tithing ko. So, yun po yung sinasabi ko po. Ang gamot natin sa kahirapan natin, we need to tithe po. Yun lang po yung bottom line po. So, pasensya na po nag-overtime na po. Thank you po.
Yes, thank you for the nice sharing po. Talaga po, we need to offer something to our Heavenly Parent. Talaga, importante po yan. Kasi if we give more to offer more to our Heavenly Parents, He will give us more and more. Yan po ang, kahit hindi po sa ating organization, kahit sa iba pong mga community and other talaga yung offering something to Heavenly Father or to God, it's very very important po. Kahit maliit o malaki man ang kita mo, talaga you have to give the offering na absolute offering po yan para he will give us more blessings po. Thank you po for sharing, Sister Relina. And I want to call po, let's give her a virtual clap. And I want to call the next person to share po, Sister Minerva, the couple of Sister Minerva, please come over. Please introduce your family and a short reflection lang po kasi we are out of time. Ang iba po mag-work. I'm sorry po. Thank you. Sister Minerva, please come over.
So, good morning, brothers and sisters. Naririnig na ako, te?
Okay po.
Okay. I'm Sister Minerva from La Union po. I've been blessed 1995. I'm much so Filipino here in La Union. Pero ako po taga Isabela po ako. And we have 6 children, 5 boys and 1 girl. So, based on the sharing that kumbaga sa mga narinig, kasi na-late po ako kasi may condition po. Sa akin, ang pinaka-fortune siguro sa akin, yung mga anak ko. Kumbaga, I'm so very grateful kasi I meet the movement. Kasi kung hindi ko siguro na-meet si true parents, siguro madali akong na-down. Pero dahil kina true parents, dahil sa mga mission na naranasan ko, so doon naging strong ako na lumaban sa lahat ng mga pagsubok sa buhay ng asawa. And very grateful din ako kasi meron kayong mga kapatid ko na nakilala ko na even though na magkakaiba tayo ng pinanggalingan, magkakaiba ng lingwahe, pero bakos tayo ay nagkakaisa patungo sa ating mga pangarap ng ating mga tunay na magulang na makapag-build ng kapayapaan. Siyempre mag-start sa ating mga pamilya, sa ating mga anak, tapos may natin sa ating mga kapitbahay, sa mga kapatid natin physically. And grateful ako kasi nandyan si Ate Elsie, kasi siya yung nakasama ko sa Antipolo 1 dati. Si Ate Tess, nakasama ko din siya. So, si Ate Elsie kasi ang nagturo sa akin mag-fundraising during that time. Hinahangaan kasi syempre kahit ganyan sa ate, talagang grabe yung heart niya, yung determination niya. So, siya yung tinularan ko na kahit mahirap, sige lang, go nang go. Ganyan. So, marami akong thank you very much, ate. Kasi ko yung laging nag-guide sa akin hanggang sa ngayon. Si Ate Tess, na noon una talaga, kung lumapit si ate. Pero nung naano ko na yung heart niya, hindi pala siya mahirap lapitan. And tapos nadagdagan pa, marami na akong mga nakilalang mga ate through this BFD group. And also si Kuya Randy, siya, nakilala ko siya kaya lang ang taas na ko kay Kuya kasi ang galing-galing niyang mag-lecture. So thank you very much kasi sama niyo ako dito sa group. At least dito sa group nagkaroon ako uli ng panibagong lakas, panibagong determinasyon kung paano ko babangunin o paano ko ilalapit ulit ang aking mga anak, ang aking pamilya, kay Heavenly Father at kay True Parents. Yun lang. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. Good morning po.
Wow, thank you very much, Sister Minerva, and thank you for joining us today, despite of your schedules also. Okay, at least everyone, we can share our heart here po. Talaga, napakaganda. We gather here and overcome all our limitations. Meron pa po tayong isang naiiwan na kailangan mag-introduce si Sister Sylvia. Sister Sylvia, can you share your, can introduce yourself and share your short reflection po? Thank you. Come over.
Good morning po sa lahat. I am Sylvia Olmelio de Apera. I am actually from Mindanao, Cagayan de Oro City, and I'm always grateful to meet everyone here. Kahit hindi po siguro niya ako masyado nakilala, but marami po sa inyo yung nakikita ko po. I'm looking up at two, and then I'm really grateful always to see you. With regards to blessing po, tayo kasi usually pag sinasabing blessing, automatic na darating dun sa mind natin is something beautiful, something ganyan. Pero yeah, ganun talaga ang blessing. Kasi originally yun. Because of the fall, naging hindi madali po siya titignan o makita. So I count my blessing din po in so many different ways. Katulad din po ni ate, tayo kasi iba-iba yung restoration natin. But to me, everything po, aside, pero ngayon ko lang to na medyo elder na yung blessing pala, hindi lang po talaga pala yung financial affluence, hindi pala lang pala yung nakalagay ka dyan sa posisyon. I'm traveling nga po pala, but ang blessing po is kahit in the most difficult way, kung paano po natin makikita, kung paano natin makakount, yun po yun. So I hope na in our journey together, saan man tayo ngayon, we will always learn how to count it po. No matter how the situation could be. And then, there are just, katulad nung nangyari, halimbawa na lang to, the very recent to Atin LC, yeah, parang sobrang devastating yung nangyari, but behind that, marami po kasing gustong iparating si Heavenly Parents. So, yeah, ganun po ako trying hard to count all the blessings that come along my life of faith po. And I'm grateful, of course, with True Parents and saka yung ating teachings po. Kasi po, kung wala sila, katulad ng mga nating lahat na nararanasan, we would not be able to count those blessings. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm traveling po towards another city po. So baka medyo unstable po yung aking connection. Maraming salamat po. It's nice to see you all here.
Wow, thank you, Sister Sylvia, for making it. Although you are traveling na pala. Yeah, thank you so much. So, okay, now I want to call our very own Sister Tess, Sister Tess, are you there? She is the one who established this BFD po para we can gather all our brothers and sisters. Hello, Sister Tess. Parang unstable ang kanyang Sister Tess is not here. Sister Tess, baka unstable po ang kanyang internet. Ayan, ayan, okay na.
Anyway, yung sa laptop ko ngayon, unstable, nag-agawan kami ni Sir Ramiso ng nag-signal ngayon kasi nandito ako sa center nila. I give lecture yesterday.
Okay.
So, balik ako dun sa I'm so happy looking at all of you. Actually, this community started something.
Sis, mahina ang ano mo, ang dating mo.
Hindi kasi naka-open pala ate.
Okay, okay.
Okay. I'm so happy. Nagbunga na rin yung mga investments, Sir Randy. Na at the very beginning, we started here in Sampen. And I'm so happy because looking at our elders, actually, we really value how much our life is. Even we witness many people, mga young age, young people today, our value kahit anong nangyari sa atin, ano kasaan man tayo lupalop na ilagay, for so many years that we have invested our life and receiving the blessing, nandyan pa rin po ang seed, kaya naniniwala po tayo. Kaya marami pa po tayong mga kapatid din, ng mga elders na nandyan pa rin na kailangan natin din i-connect po. Sorry sir, Kuya Fulgencio, because our community is a voluntary one. Voluntary po ang pagpasok po, pati dito sa Zoom. Walang forcehan, walang ano. We just inviting people. That's why kayo po ay sabi niya na matagal na po daw ang pala itong grupo na ito. Soon daw na nakita niya na i-add siya sa grupo. Because we don't know more na kayo po mayroon din kayong kakilala, you can ask permission to them para hindi sila rin maano. And then let's understand also yung for purpose ng ating community. Na yun ang nire-remind namin na this community, we need to cater only the positive ones more than the negative, kung ano man ang mga negativities na sharing, we will not share anymore here. We are looking forward on how we could cope up with what we call we are going to the kingdom of heaven, kumbaga, through the life of Chombo. And through this way, as Blessed Family Department, we believe we can help each other. We are bridging. So I will no longer reflect on this part kasi ang dami na pong na-share ninyo, pero I just want to encourage you to be with us. Please hold on and let's move forward. Marami pa po tayong mga inspirations na binibigay ni Heavenly Father sa atin, not only in this education internally sa atin, igniting a spark for us once again to our life para maging strong pa rin tayo, maging as we move forward. Kahit sabi natin old members tayo, pero still we need education, we need to be reminded, we need to learn from each other po through our sharing. So ang ganda-ganda ng community ganito kasi nagdaan na tayo sa lahat ng papareho-parehong paghihirap din. Nobody undergone very kaagad na bless tayo, then nagiging rangya ang buhay natin, no. Everybody, God let us also experience difficulties in our life, in our family life, so that we can also share to our younger ones na buhay. Hindi tayo gumagawa ng istorya. Tama po ba? Testimony and then encouraging also yung pagta-tithings, which is one of my limitation also, na pag mag-tithes tayo, maraming blessings to come for heavenly purpose. So I believe na this way for us is to encourage each one to really ignite the spark actually. So we have also another thing that we are looking forward is the external ways on how to help also our brothers and sisters. So we are looking forward for mga external activities natin, bridging people from fortunate one or a very generous one, connecting to those who are in need. And then also to our community also. So meron tayo ring external activity po na i-work out natin ngayon. Not only more on our intern. This is an internal way for us to be together. But there is also another way for us to reach out more people. But through that way, we can also help each other to do our home HTM. To do our HTM. Kasi helping one another ang in-emphasize ni NL ngayon. Na hindi tayo kahit porque chumbo ka na, hindi ka okay ka na. No. We need to look at other brothers and sisters to help through this way also in our community, in the BFD. And I'm sure this is the right place for us na magtulungan tayo po. So if you have something to share or you can add more people who could be able to help each one of us, then let it be then po. So maraming salamat. Nandito po ako ngayon sa Labason.
Wow, nag-stack up na siya. Baka mahina talaga ang internet connection ni sister. Okay, yeah, very, very important things na we should remember. We are all blessed families and we are really have the responsibility to share the blessings to our tribes, our society, and build an ideal nation and world. So that's very, very, we are the lucky people na chosen by heavenly parents. Yeah. Kasi we come to learn the divine principle, we come to learn what is the purpose of life and everything here. So this is the time of harvesting our the things that we planted before. Yeah. So this is now the age of harvesting what we planted before. So I want to, let's go now to our very own lecturer and our very strong brother Randy. Welcome po.
Hello po. Good day to everybody. Actually,
Welcome po.
I'm very grateful to listen to all of you. Actually, listening from brothers and sisters is really a great learning, no? From your experiences. Actually, I have a lot of things to learn more so that we can really, kasi isa lang naman ang goal natin, di ba? To spread and to stabilize yung community ni God dito sa mundo. And that is what our two parents have initiated and started. And tayo ngayon yung extension. And through this community na ino-organize natin, at least we can reach out. Ito yung totoong helping hand, no? Reaching out, reaching each other from different parts of the world, and then we will be connected together in just one, and then we will be planting a stronger foundation wherein God's community will be established. Na mawala na yung boundaries ng national boundaries, mawala na yung cultural boundaries, but we can see each other as brothers and sisters. And that is the reason why the blessing was given to us. Kaya kung titignan natin, receiving the blessing is already a great blessing. Kasi for how many years na ang dami-daming taong gustong mai-connect sa lineage ni God, only this time, in our time, and with our two parents, na nagkaroon tayo ng chance to be connected to the right lineage. Adyo po ba? Kaya ito yung ano natin ngayon, na yung, kumbaga, ito yung moment natin to really solidify. Okay? Hindi na dapat yung lose yung connection natin, but we needed to have a stronger connection with each other. Kaya nga lagi sinasabi ni True Mother na let's stand together, let's work together. And ang saddest thing na narinig ko pagka nagsasalita si Mother, siya pa yung nagmamakawa sa atin. Or even si True Father, nung buhay pa siya, di ba? Lagi siyang nagmamakawa. And every time I listen, I hear those words coming from her true parents. Parang naano ko na, why is it that they needed to do that? Why is it that they have the one to say that in front of us? Na dapat tayo nga yung magsabi kay True Father na, Father, don't worry, nandito kami. And that is the blessed community dapat. And this is the thing that we have to build on and work on together. So, kaya etong community natin na to is really important na we have to reorganize ourselves. Okay? We have to reconnect ourselves and be together in creating the solid foundation. Na yun yung parang tutuntungan ni True Father, ni the True Parents, and then yun yung i-offer natin sa next generation. Ang hindi ko makalimutan na sinabi ni Father sa kanyang mga speeches is, most especially nung tina-translate namin yung Chong Song-gyong sa Korea and even yung peace messages. There are two things na hindi ko makalimutan. Yung sinabi ni Father na when somebody will say na, Father, you can now take a rest. Don't worry with the providence. We are here. Sabi ni Father that I will burst with tears like a waterfalls. And then isa pa na hindi ko rin makalimutan is yung last wish ni Father. Kung ma-remember nyo, yung last wish ni Father na for the coming of Chunilgok. Diba? Ang sabi niya nun is, kahit isang araw lang or kahit isang gabi lang na makatulog ako sa Chunilgok Nation. Sa heavenly community. Diba? That's the wish of our parent. That is the wish of our true parents. And how can we do that? Diba? Through our communion, through our connection, through our bond together na sinasabi nating blessed community, blessed couples, blessed families that is being nag-spend si Father throughout his life for the sake of us receiving this blessing. So, ito yung ano natin, ito yung strength, ito yung bond natin. Kaya nga 'di ba? Although we are coming from different families, coming from different, sabihin na lang natin, generation na rin. Tama po ba? We came na rin from different generation, pero we are still into one generation. That is generation of our true parents. And we are just one family because we are all brothers and sisters. And this is our community. Ito yung community natin. Ito yung gagawin natin pare-pareho. And pagtutulungan natin to work on together. Kasi 'di ba pagka mas maraming tingting, mas malaki ang magagawa. And this is the purpose of BFD ngayon, connecting all blessed families together to really realize the will of God and the will of our true parents. Kaya lahat is welcome and not only welcome, but everybody is we are looking forward na we can take ownership that this is ours. This is our community, this is our environment. And this is the thing that we can build, that we will be building together for our next generation. So, I'm very grateful po kasi nung nag-start actually mga BFD regional coordinators lang, parang within the circle of BFD coordinators lang. Pero na-realize ko na it's not enough. Kasi kung titignan natin, ang purpose ng BFD coordinators is reach out all blessed couples in the community. And that is within the Philippines lang, pero ngayon we are now going international. So we can see na we are really magnetizing, no? And we are really building the original plan of God for blessed families. And we will do our best. We'll try to make our best effort to really create an environment wherein we can really come together. Kasi tayo po yung totoong may-ari ng BFD. Hindi lang yung regional, hindi lang yung national director, hindi lang yung regional director ng BFD. But tayo mga blessed family ang totoong member ng BFD. Tama po ba? Adyo po ba?
Adyo!
Yeah, we needed to stand together. We needed to reach out the hands of each other. And then, kung sino man yung nasa baba, we have to pull it up so that we will rise up together. And we will build together the Heavenly Parent Holy Community substantially here on earth. Kasi walang ibang maasahan si God, walang ibang maasahan si True Parents, and wala ring ibang maasahan ang next generation natin, kundi tayo. So, brothers and sisters, yeah, sabi nga ni Ma'am Tere, we needed more people to come in, and we needed more people to understand God's heart and True Parents' heart. And we are giving this avenue for all of us to work together and then to be together and to feel that we are all brothers and sisters. Kaya po dito, ang ano lang natin is kahit bago ka man or matagal ka na dito sa community na to, it doesn't matter. What is important is we are one family. We are one family under the parenthood of God and substantially under the parenthood of our true parents. So, brothers and sisters, yeah, we needed to reach out more. Kasi ang dami pang nag-aantay, ang dami pang naglolong. Okay. And we needed your support. Kasi kung kami lang sa BFD, kung mga regional coordinators lang ang gagawa niyan, or even sa iba't ibang country, we cannot do it. But with your support and with your help, I know we can work it out together. Adyo po. So,
Adyo.
magandang araw po.
Okay, magandang araw sa lahat. Sorry, sumunod ako. Thank you very much po, Brother Randy. Talaga napaka-inspiring palagi yung lecture niya every time. And then, I remember talaga yung first time very exciting ako nung mag-join ako dito. Sabi ko, meron pala kayong ito. Ngayon ko lang nalaman. So I think we have the same feeling po talaga. So anyway, our life is a reflection of your thoughts. Nababasa niyo po ba yung ano ko dyan? So we need not to think of any negative things from now on. We always have to think all the positive things because we are the positive energy and we welcome the positive energy from the heavenly parents. So hindi ko kaya yan. We need not to say like that. Because we were born as heavenly parents' children. So we are all capable of doing anything if we will do it and we will be determined to do it. Yeah, yan lang po. So from now on, wag po natin sa, ay naku, mahirap lang ako, hindi ko kaya, ay magaling siya, ganyan. No, wala pong mga ganyan. Everyone is equal po in the eyes of our heavenly parents. Kaya don't be ano yourself ba? Ano bang Tagalog po dyan? Help naman po. Nakakalimutan Tagalog.
Wag hiwalay ang sarili.
Yeah,
Ganun ba yan?
yung wag mong i-deviate yung sarili mo ba? Wag mong ibaba kasi we are born as children of God, so we are really we have always to think na we can do it. Nothing in this world that we cannot kasi even though na we are facing many difficulties, alam na po yan ni heavenly parents na makakaya mo yan kaya ibinibigay yan sa'yo. So don't think na hindi mo kaya, but please always think positive. So you can invite all positive energies. Yan po ang tinatawag na law of attraction. If you know. If hindi po niya alam, Google na lang po. Mahirap na. Hindi ko na ma-explain ang details niyan. So, for final po, may I request our brother John Bastol to give the final prayer po.
Let us pray.
Thank you po.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of our heavenly parents and our true parents. Our precious heavenly parents, our true parents, we are always grateful and thankful because we feel you don't abandon us. You're really taking care of us as we want to take care of you and the Providence heavenly parents. We always renew our commitment, commit substantial result in God's providence of restoration. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for trusting these parents who really want to do something and many things, heavenly parents, in restoration process. Thank you for all brothers and sisters who are good of heart and do mission. And we want to be part of their mission. That's why every day we assure you, heavenly parents, will do something to make you happy and to really advance the providence of restoration. Thank you for taking care of our health, the health of our family. Thank you for all the blessings. Thank you for the happiness that we also feel you, heavenly parents, and our brothers and sisters. Thank you, and this I really humbly pray in my name, Jan Bastol and Lisa Jan Bastol of Central Blessed Family. Adieu.
Adieu. So, I want to invite everyone to open your cameras para po sa ating picture taking. Sister Elsie, can you please take a picture? Because I don't know how to do it yet. Sorry. Okay, ano ba ang ating first na ano?
Hindi ako
Wait,
makaano.
wait.
Hindi ako maka-wide.
Ako din. Sinong pwede
Relina?
mag-take?
Ako na lang po, naka-ready na ako.
Si Sister Relina. Okay, I will just give direction. Follow me lang na lang po. Okay, let's give a heart. Okay, heart. Heart po. Open your cameras. Jean Rose. Wait po, hindi pa ready ang lahat eh. Wait lang po. Jean Rose.
Hindi na yung net ko, te.
Brother Elizar. Ha? Wala na siya?
May ang net
Ayan
ko,
na, yan
mamatay
na.
kapag...
Si Brother Elizar. Pwede po kayo mag-open. Okay, everybody is ready? Okay, heart po. Heart.
Po. Wait lang po, lalagay ko sa ano.
Wait lang po natin.
Okay, next po, ano po?
Big heart. Big heart muna. Okay, big heart po. Big heart.
Hindi ko pala magagawa yun.
Kahit na. Sorry, sister.
Okay po.
Heart.
And then
Next is Hibaragi. Pakit mo na. Hibaragi po. Hibaragi.
Sandali po. Hibaragi sila, ganyan po. Sunflower po.
Hibaragi po.
Yan po. Okay lang po.
Okay. So next is Sungni. Sungni. Right hand. Sungni po. Sungni.
Lang po. Ganun eh. Wait po. Ayan po. Sungni.
Sungni.
Nag-stick si Sir Randy.
Thank you po.
Okay, so you can unmute now and say hello to everyone po.
Ang 3 o'clock is not enough. 3
Hello,
o'clock.
everyone. Ayong buntag sa tanan.
Yung buntag po, kahit hindi ako Bisaya. Ano na yan sa Ilocano, Tatis?
Sa may na-available na anak babae para
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ako 19 years old.
Thank
Mama.
you.
Grabe, may kakambal pala si Sister Janet.
Andito asawa ko.
Picturean mo, mama na.
Onaji kao desu ne.
Match ni father.
Kyodai shimai. Wow.
Wala si John Ross.
Welcome. Irashaimase.
Welcome.
Ano na din tayo dito, bilingual, trilingual, and fourth lingual.
Kasi sunod mag-reflect daw siya.
Okay. Sige.
Very good.
Can you share your reflection?
Next time.
Okay, next time. Okay.
Okay.
Next section po natin is last Sunday, January 30 po. Yung next session natin.
Reoccurring to yan siya. And then, ang magiging coordinator si Jean Ross.
Jean Ross! Fighting!
Volunteer po. Facilitate po. Sino po volunteer po mag-facilitate?
In case they can come.
Turnover ng ating responsibility so we can practice our being
Opo. May volunteer po dito na sa next schedule po natin mag-facilitate.
January 30 po yun, January 30.
January 30 po.
Asang kamay, wag na paa.
Ate,
Sino
baka
kaya?
gusto din nila pong makisali doon sa Blessed Wives na Sunday, but it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we have also another schedule for first and Third Sunday of the month is Blessed Wives din po. Mag-usap-usap artistically yung mga asawang babae. This is also a project coming from yung sinimula po ni Dr. Kittel. So, inano po natin sa sa Mindanao wide po rin. But welcome po ang other countries po kung gusto mag-join with us. Si women are the lights of the home. Kailangan nating mag-bright ang lights natin. Yun po. So, wala pang nag-volunteer po sa facilitating po. Wala. So, rotation pa rin tayo.
Rotation. Okay lang. Medyo bago pa kasi kaya hindi pa rin. Ako nga, bigla nyo na lang ako.
So, maybe si Ate Relina siguro nag-rotate. Sino ba yung last na narote? Ay, ako pala. Ay.
Ikaw man dapat ngayon, te. Pero si Ate, Ate Sonia, kaya ikaw na next. Ikaw next.
Kaya nga, si Ate Sonia. Kasi kanina, nawala si Ate Sonia. Nag-agree kami kagabi. Ay kahapon, nawala kasi baka mawala ang signal dito. So anyway, I will be the one to take charge of it. So, thank you so much.
Thank you for
I will take charge of the next
for those who can extend po kasi
Thank you.
I'm inviting yung mga core group para sa sa preparation po ng academe sa February, last week ng February. Kasi nandito naman si Sir Elisar, so if we can have a quick meeting po for the February 5 days seminar ng mga 12 principal ni Sir Gapol sa district po niya. Mga academe, sina Sir Samson, they can join. Or even, kung gusto niyo po mag-join din, pwede rin. Sige na, lahat na lang tayo kung gusto mag-extend. Pero kung meron po kayong gagawin na important, you can just leave while we are discussing na lang po. Yan. Okay, so, hello Sir Elisar. Good morning po.
Sir Elisar kasi yung sa nag-invite sa mga natin, mga principals. Soon, we will pray also for them na become also true parents.
Ay,
about to true parents.
Yung ating mga manok, abay, nadali.
Lahat?
Pero, titingnan natin kung may natira kasi yung iba naman na stress. Biruin mo ba naman na roller coaster din sila.
Okay lang yung manok ate, wag lang.
At least ate.
Actually,
yes po.
I committed, 'di ba, magdala ng chicken at saka egg. Actually, ang damage ang incubator namin 200 eggs, wala, nabugok. As in, hindi nag-production kasi ng burnout. And then yung isang housing ng aming manukan.
Sir Randy, naka-YouTube pa rin po tayo?